Well, good morning. uh, I am really exhausted. I was up till midnight last night listening to the National Liberty Alliance broadcast that starts at 9 o'clock and goes till midnight. Yeah, it makes for a very long day yesterday and a very short night last night, but I hope to get back to bed after getting everything ready with this video, which is titled Riding an Emotional Roller Coaster. It said today, but I guess yesterday, uh, should say yesterday was not only a very busy day for me. I went from feeling high after talking some length with my friend at the National Liberty Alliance to feeling a bit hopeless after my conversation with my attorney. He still thinks they are going to force me from my home early next month. He does not believe the NLA will be able to stop that. Obviously, that is not what I needed or wanted to hear. Please pray that a way will be made even when there does not seem to be one. Oh, and there are no hard promises from the NLA. It's wait and see. I would like some assurances. Here's the PayPal link for those willing and able to help me. Yeah, again, yesterday was a very long day, and I better change that to yesterday so that I don't accidentally put it in wrong. Okay, yesterday. Okay, very good. And as I said, I'm exhausted. I did go to the gym this morning. I made it there before 4 o'clock, although I didn't get home here till right at 5, and it took me 5 minutes to get things ready to make the video. But it was a up and down day, and actually, I'm expecting that that's the way I'm going to be. That's how my emotions are going to be going over the next while, because there are no assurances of anything. I mean, I wish I could relax and not worry that they're going to force me from my home, because if they force me from my home, as I've said before, I'm homeless. I don't really have a place to go. And this has been my home for 10 and a half years. And it was paid for the day that I moved in. There was no mortgage ever. As I've said before, PNC Bank bought it for $100. Yes, $100, which isn't fair. It isn't just, but that's what they did. Even after they had agreed, and I did find the document, they had agreed that if I let them sell the Merritt Island property, they would not touch my property. They would leave this property alone. They lied. I don't know what my attorney is going to do. He saw the affidavit that I sent to the National Liberty Alliance. In fact, I gave him his own copy, and he hadn't gone over it yet when I met with him yesterday afternoon. I only briefly glanced at it. He hadn't read it in any detail, and he did not get back to me later as he said he was going to. Maybe that'll happen today. But folks, I really do need prayers, and if it comes down to them trying to force me out, I hope I can get some support from my local friends who will sort of house watch with me, so that I don't get too abused. Although if there is nobody to help me and they come and they try to force me from my house, I just as soon they put a bullet to my head or anywhere else that will kill me, because I just can't fathom. Honestly, I can't fathom not having a roof over my head. I can't fathom being homeless. My attorney said, well, you can get a cheap, efficiency apartment. I says, yeah, they cost at least $600. And on top of that, there's not enough room to put my stuff, so I have to have a rental space. There's add another $80 to $100 a month onto that. What does that leave me with under $1,000 a month, $955 to be exact income? How does that allow me to survive and to buy food and to put gas in my car and to have a life? It doesn't. It strips me of all of my freedom and of all of my ability to live a normal life. I'm living to support what? It's not supporting me. It's actually working against me. It's demoralizing. So I'm not going to make this a long video. In fact, you know, I don't know how much more I even have to say. As I said, I'm asking for prayers, and I'm asking for whatever local support I can get. I still have to move a lot of stuff out of my house into storage for the worst case scenario if that were to happen. And so there's work that has to be done there. And I do have a storage space that I'm taking over from my daughter, actually. Her storage contract ends the end of this month, and I have the beginning of the month to put out more money for the rental of that storage unit, which they're not going to be, of course, paying for it anymore, and I don't expect them to. So that's the situation that Ron Van Dyke is in. And no, I'm not happy with it, as I said. Uh, I am excited about what National Liberty Alliance is doing. I think they're doing a good thing, but even they say that it's going to be next month before they start actually uh, serving charges against some of the people that have been taking homes, the judges and the attorneys and the bank officials that have been taking homes. And in my case, as I've said, I never had a mortgage, so that mine's even worse than some of the other ones where they actually did have a mortgage. So, folks, not only me, but pray for all of the people that are going through this thing, and the people that have already paid such a terrible price of having the roof taken out from under them and their homes stolen, because this is a very, very serious problem. We've got to stop the bankers from running the world. And on that note, I leave you and bless you. Namaste. Thank you.